my channel. Welcome to the Falcon 64 project. Today I have a different video for you. It's a video covering my recent purchase of a Ford F350 dually crew cab. I purchased this for a future endeavor. I'm going to get a truck camper and me and the family are going to do some traveling. So anyways, I decided to go with the 7.3 Godzilla motor for a number of different reasons. I know this is a big discussion between all the truck camper Facebook pages and all that, but for me, I decided I didn't want to deal with the DEF fluid and the added maintenance and a diesel. The diesels to me, I mean, awesome power, but in my case, you know, what I needed it for, or the dually for, is to carry the weight of the camper. And I'm looking from anywhere, I haven't purchased the camper yet, but from anywhere from 3,000 pounds up to about 4,500. And that's with water and everything in it. So I want a self-contained unit, and those get pretty heavy. So when you start looking at the bigger units, you need a bigger truck. Well, in this case, I just needed a bigger truck to carry the weight. I didn't need it to pull a fifth wheel, pull an equipment trailer. That was not the task of the truck. When the camper's off the truck, it's going to be my city vehicle. So, not that I live in the city, but anyways, it's going to be my daily driver. So, I didn't want to have to sit there and worry about, you know, letting the turbo cool off, DEF fluid, the more expensive oil changes, you know, those fuel pumps. I'm hoping that I can keep this truck for 10 years or so. Anybody that knows me that's probably laughing about that right now, because I don't typically keep a vehicle very long. But anyways, when I was looking for this vehicle, I was looking for practicality and for the mission that it was going to be what it was going to be used for. So I purchased a 2021 F350 dually. It's an XL, has the STX package on it, and it has a few things that I decided was necessary. Like, I got the carpet delete. I didn't want to deal with carpet. I did get cloth seats. It has the bigger radio in it. It has the camera in the bed, so I can easily see when I'm backing up underneath the truck camper. I wanted the 373s. I didn't want the 410s or the 430s. I wanted to be able to cruise along on the highway without any problems. So mostly my driving probably will be, you know, highway driving, but every once in a while you got to get out on the interstate. So my intention is that I was hoping that this vehicle would bridge the gap in between a diesel and the 6.2 Ford offered. I did look at other gas. You know, the Dodge or Ram has a 6.4 Hemi. I just kind of felt that was a little on the low side of power for me, and Chevy, I just really wasn't in the market for that. So anyways, I like a solid front axle. So I purchased this Ford F350 at Peter's Chevrolet-Chrysler-Jeep-Dodge-Ram-Fiat in Longview, Texas. Well, I live in Florida, so I started looking around, and you know, if any of y'all been looking at these vehicles, you know they're hard to find. So 7.3 is kind of a hard animal to find, especially in a dually. You can find them in the 250 and the 350s, but most of them are all diesel. And when you're looking at the dualies, definitely diesel. So I ran across a couple of them. I was able to drive one up in Flacco, Florida, and I didn't act quick enough on that one, and it got sold. And I started looking around. I was thinking that I was going to have to order one, because every time I looked around, as soon as I found one, by the time I made it, it was sold. If it was new, it was not even delivered yet. So anyways, it was a hectic time. So I found one in South Carolina. It had like 800 miles on it. I was dealing with these people for a while, and when I finally said, okay, I'll take it, they said, well, it's already sold. So I started looking around again, and I ran across this one in Longview, Texas. I have to say, I've bought many cars in my life, and it was the easiest deal I've ever made. Started off on the internet, and I just put an inquiry in. He came back at me, and we discussed some numbers, and we discussed, what the truck had in it, and most of it was all done by text or by email. Very simple. We locked up the deal within a half an hour. Of course, I was ready to buy. I was ready to buy the white one in South Carolina, and when that one fell through, I was like, okay. And then this one, within an hour, I found it, and I started messaging him, and things just went from there. As far as doing the numbers, I had a trade. My wife, I traded her vehicle in, and they hit the number that South Carolina and other dealers had given me on that. So I had no complaints. There was no dealer fees. The fees were very minimal, and the whole deal just went perfect. Interest, they beat my credit union's interest rate. I mean, everything went great. So the big hurdle was the 1,320 miles to go get it, and I had to bring my trade. So my wife and I took off, and we went up there. We took 2 days to get up there, and got there on a Sunday. They were closed on Sunday, which impressed me because, in Florida, everybody's open on Sunday. And it's nice to see a bigger dealership shut down on Sunday. Heck, their employees need time with their families, So we got there first thing Monday morning. They had it all ready, all detailed, sealed up. We were there less than an hour, exchanging paperwork. I had to get my insurance to sit there and send over my card, and we were on the road. So, like I said, 1,320 miles from their dealership to my house. We filled up 3 times. The first time I filled up, I got 12.44 miles per gallon. The second time I filled up, I got 12.3. And the very first time I filled up was a partial tank, and that was just when I got there because they only gave me half a tank. But anyway, so out of those two, I got 12.44 was the highest, and 12.03 on the second one. And I'm still on that tank fuel, so I'll let you know how that goes then. But anyways, I think that's pretty reasonable. When I show you the truck, you might understand some of the mileage. The original owner put mud terrain tires on it, so they're a little rough. The truck only has 3,800, well, it has 4,800 miles on it now. So we put 1,000 miles on those newer tires. I'm gonna trade those out and put AT tires, or all-terrain tires on there. I'm hoping that'll bring... Hey guys, I just didn't want to bring up another thing. My sales guy, the internet sales manager, it's Sean Ware, and I tell you, he was great. I had no problems with him. He worked the deal out quickly. He was very honest, and I tell you what, I really liked how he did business. It was quick, easy. It seemed like, he wasn't dealing with 20 people at the same time. He was just dealing with me, and we got it done, and he was fair. And I just want to, put his name out there, and if y'all are looking, they got, Rams, they got Chevys, they got Fords. They're in Texas, and, Texas, they use a lot of trucks, so obviously that's a good place to find some, and I recommend them. Catch y'all later. Alright everyone, here it is. It's in silver. I didn't want white because, every construction guy out there has a white truck, so I wanted something a little different. The previous owner already had the windows tinted, so that's nice. These are the mud train tires. Like I said, they ride all right. They do howl a little bit, and I don't really particularly care for it. So I already got some Toyos on order, and they should be here Friday or next Monday. But got the running board. Like I said, the rubber floors, cloth, 40/20. I got the bigger radio in it, the switch for the rear camera. Let me bring you on around. Right now I got all the seats up. It has the step in the bed. You just hit that, pull this right on out. Actually, you know, if I was to order it, I wouldn't order it with it. But now that I got it, I've used it twice when I washed the truck. So I mean, the bed locks. It does have the fifth wheel and gooseneck tow package. Like I said, it had the camera in the very back, right there. The running boards. And there's the steering wheel. Automatic lights, you know, AC. It's simple. And it also has the outfitter package on it. With the inverter over there. So I didn't want, you know, my wife says I'm simple, and it's true. I hate the dual zone, have to figure it out, have to hit the right button on the radio, that type of garbage. This is just simple. Turn it on, let it rock. Let me show you that Godzilla. Now y'all know, if you watch my channel, you know that I like to do a little bit of tinkering, working on my own stuff. And looking at this, I can do that. You know, if the alternator needs to be changed, I can change that. Maybe that'd be the only thing, who knows. But anyways, what I'm saying, the belt is right there. If you look at the power strips, they are covered up with pipes everywhere. You know, there's stuff everywhere, and you just can't get to anything. So, nice thing about this is, heck, you can still see the road or the concrete down there, you know, in between. So, to me, it's simple. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll try to do better videos on miles per gallon with it. For me, when I was looking for this combination, I had a hard time. You can't find anything on the Godzilla with a dually. So that's the reason, you know, you could find 14 gears out there. One truck had 430s in it, and I'm like, no, I don't want 430s. I want to be able to cruise on the highway, you know. And shoot, this with 373s, I'm turning like 22,000, like 2,100 maybe RPMs at 80 miles an hour. So I mean, you know, I'm not turning much at that speed. So that's one of the benefits of the 373s. And like I said, I'm not pulling, and maybe I'll regret it later on, but for right now, I kind of like it. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. You got any questions, hit me up in the comments. And if you just fell upon this channel over the Godzilla and the miles per gallon on that, thanks for watching it. If you're interested in Falcon projects, I got a 64 Ford Falcon that I'm restoring, and you can see in my history or all my other videos, I got that going on, and I'm constantly putting out videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and catch you later.